It's Allie Colleen. How are you?
Hi, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so glad you took some time to talk to us today because I'm excited because you're going to be coming to the area here in a couple of months.
Oh, we're excited. We're our whole rest of our year we're really looking forward to. And it's going by, man. I don't know if you know this, but it's August.
I know it.
Isn't that insane?
Well, try and live in the Midwest, Allie, and you go, wow, our 4 months of fun are over.
That is true. Yeah, it's all downhill for the rest of the year, isn't it, for you guys?
But you know what? I like wearing sweatpants and flannel, though.
That is true. That is true. I love summer because I love water. I love water so much, but I'm about ready for some cool nights, for some campfire nights.
Oh yeah, nothing. Now, do you take your guitar out around the campfire?
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, you got a campfire guitar, dog.
Well, that's true.
You got a guitar for that. Yeah. I don't take my baby out there, but oh yeah, we got guitars out there by the fire.
Yeah. You just pass it around then, kind of like a jug of whiskey?
It is literally like High School Musical. It's insane. Campfires in Nashville are exactly what you think they are. They're the coolest thing. That's what I waited my whole life to have, like campfires in Nashville. Absolutely. Yeah.
Us crazy Midwesterners, we sit around it's almost too bitterly cold to be out there, but you're still warm by the fire. But if you get up, you don't want to go back out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, Tennessee nights are pretty stunning. Like mid-August through probably maybe that first week in November. Then it starts getting bad. But as far as the fire goes, it's heaven.
Yeah, I love it when you do get a little bit chilly down there. I've been down to Nashville many times, different times of the year, and it's funny in the wintertime. There's a dusting of snow coming and everything shuts down.
We're not prepared for it. Also, we're unpleasant. Most people in Nashville are unpleasant. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are. You don't want to catch us cold. You want us to be inside. You don't want to run into us. We're awful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know what's worse, either the people that don't know how to drive in the snow or the people that do think they know how.
Oh, what's worse is the people that think they know how but don't realize what the difference between your weatherized tires are and what we have here.
Right.
Those are the dangerous ones because that's the Honda that's going to fly through the middle of my car going down Briley, and that's what makes me mad. And it'll be my fault. So
yeah,
that's the
worst. As a guy, and some females are this way too. Bigger tires, better traction.
Yeah. I mean, well, obviously has to be because of the ridges, but again, those bigger tires, you're just going to drive through my car and I'll be so mad. I'll be so upset. I'll be so upset.
35.
I look forward to the weather changing here soon. Summer's been nice, but we played too many outside shows last week for me to care at all about the weather outside. That was exhausting.
Yeah. So shows. Let's find out and get to know a little bit about Allie. Okay. You've been in music all your life. I mean, I know your background, but you've been around music all your life.
Yeah, I started writing songs when I was 8. Seriously, this has always been the goal. I love music, and this has always been what I've wanted to do. So, even joking about those 100-degree shows, it's waited so long to get to whine about 100-degree shows. You know what I mean? It's such a wonderful world out there.
Yeah. Do you have a place that maybe a certain area that you like to go back and play a lot?
I have some venues that I just absolutely love. Some of them have been because we've played there and we were just treated, just absolutely incredible. And those are the cool ones that are cool to go back to. And that stuff, we used to play a venue in Vegas called Stoney's. And that purchaser would just take such good care of us in Vegas. And so that was so cool. The Machine Shop in Flint, Michigan is like a baby of mine. I absolutely love it. We try to get back to Tulsa because that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
But we love all that. But everyone's been really, really kind to us on the little cluster that we have got to play on the West Coast through California was incredibly kind. And I would love to hit that again. So everywhere's good.
Yeah. So growing up writing songs at 8 o'clock at 8, when did you start learning to play the guitar?
I didn't pick the guitar up until I was probably 14. I think for my 9th birthday, my parents got me one and I just stared at it for a couple of years. It was really hard for me.
Now, did the parents try and steer you away from the music industry?
I think to this day, my parents are still trying to steer me away from the music industry. Yeah, I think they are. But they know I got the bug. They know that I'm hopeless. So I'm gonna keep doing it. But no, my parents are so encouraging of just anything that provides my siblings and I with, happiness kind of thing. So they don't care what we do or how we do it as long as we're healthy and happy. So I got 3 good ones. I got 3 really good parents. They're very encouraging.
Yeah. Encouraging. But I've noticed and I've seen, the videos and also seen you now as well. Tattoos. Did the parents, did you ever hide those from the parents?
I never asked my parents one time about these bad boys.
Yeah.
Why would I? No.
Right.
I had an agreement with my parents. I remember seeing a woman when I was really, really young that was just covered in tattoos. And I was like, I want to look like that. Like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, so my parents they kind of knew when I was a kid, just by what I liked, that I was, going to do it. But same deal with most parents. I feel like it was like, as long as you're 18 and you're paying for them, like, we don't care. Like, please respect your body, but like, you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. So whatever. Yeah. And I would like to think that I've been rather influential in my family with tattoos. So everyone's getting tatted these days in my families, Really? It wasn't cool back when I started doing it. No one was happy about it. But now it's like the bee's knees to get some sweet tatties. So whatever.
Man, you sound like my daughter. She had and I kind of told her the same thing, but she's got a whole sleeve now too. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. But I don't have to pay for it. That's a good thing.
I love them. I love them so much. I love what they mean. I love what they don't mean. I love what they look like. And then we've got a goal right now. I didn't put it on this morning. I actually just rubbed it off so that it didn't look like I had yesterday's makeup on. So I regret that. But I've been drawing on a horseshoe face tat for my shows for probably 2.5 years. Like, really? The same little horseshoe. I love it so much. It used to be a lot of different things because I used to let people pick it. And it used to be like, if we played a show, like the charity logo would be on the face, or like the opener, like if I was the opener, like, and I got to open for Scotty McCreery a couple of years ago, and I just really love him as a person. So I had like the Scotty logo on my face tat, and like, that's what we did for the day. And it's been really fun over the last couple of years, but for the last little while, it's always been the horseshoe. And I've yet to get 1 million streams on anything. That's my goal. Really? That's my goal. I'm so close. I'm sitting at like 900, and I don't know. We might be at like 969,000 today, kind of thing. But we're like 20,000 away from 1 million streams on Halos and Horns on Spotify. And so I've been trying to encourage my socials the last couple of weeks. As soon as we hit that 1 million, I get to get my face tat. So I'm pretty stoked. I have a spider web, but nobody counts it.
Oh,
like, that's not a face tat. I'm like, I feel like it's on my face, but okay.
Yeah, it's kind of.
We'll do a full launch on the face tatty, guys. Don't worry about it.
How many do you have, Allie?
I don't know.
You lost track?
I think I want to say, I don't think I broke 30 yet. I want to say I'm at 28 or 29, but that's like 1 and 2. So,
so you count the sleeves as
1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. So so I think I'm at 29, to be honest. 29
you have 27 more other tattoos besides how many's on each arm?
1. 1 and 2.
Just because it's a sleeve.
It's a sleeve, but also like my sleeves specifically are one big piece. Like I drew out my sleeves when I was younger to where it's like they're one big thing. They're not like a bunch of pieces that are on my arms. So that's why it's 1 and 2 for me. But this one was 38 hours, and this one was 32, and this one was 28 hours. I would probably take like 6 settings, kind of thing. But they are all like one cohesive like piece.
Oh, so it's not okay. I thought they were like individual.
Yeah, so no, they're one big piece. Like I have a flower for everybody in my family, and then like this is all scripture. You want to see like one big piece.
Want to see my tattoo?
Yeah,
it's pretty embarrassing, really. Mm-hmm. I did this. We were down at the Drake Relays in Iowa. The race, it's a big track thing, and we thought, hey, let's get tattoos. And remember, this has been years ago. You can't laugh at this tattoo.
I already am. What'd you get?
Because everybody goes, that's a tattoo. You can fix it, See if I can get it up there. Here,
well, look at it.
Look at there. Look at that little panther, huh? See it?
That looks like a drum kit. Oh, it is a panther.
It is. Is it bad?
It's not bad. No, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the weasels from Roger Rabbit personally, and I think that's so. I love those guys. I think it looks absolutely rad.
In the back of your head, you're going, that needs fixing.
I don't think it needs fixing. I just think you got to own that one though, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think tattoos are bad. I mean, they definitely can be, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. Everyone's always like, "You're gonna hate your skin one day," and I'm like, you hate your skin." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's always that much older person who hates their skin anyway. I'm like, you might as well have a droopy flower on that skin if you're gonna have
Right.
droopy, like might as well. I don't know. Do whatever
Yeah.
you want, guys. It's your body.
Yeah.
It's your skin sack. You're the only one in there.
Right.
Do whatever you want with it.
I love it.
Uh,
Allie Colleen with us here today. Talking about she's going to be in Arnolds Park coming up October 26th at the Roof Garden. Have you played in Iowa before up in
We've
this
got
area?
to play in Iowa a couple of times, but the events that come up right now off the top of my brain are all private events. Like I've done at least 2 weddings in Iowa. I actually go back not this coming weekend, but next weekend for a wedding in Iowa.
Really?
I know we've played a venue there at one point or the other, but mainly private events. So it's always good to get back and like try and create a presence somewhere. It's also really nerve-wracking when you go and play somewhere for the first time because you just pray to God you sell some kind of tickets, or just something, because the venue obviously took a gamble,
Right.
letting you come in and play music. So we're really hoping to show up in October and bring some good people with us to the gardens. But we're excited.
Yeah. It's been fun because when you get people that aren't in the area, people haven't heard of you, and you go, "Hey, I'm gonna have Allie Colleen on." And they're like, "Who?"
Right, right, right.
You're gonna say "who" for a short time, and you're gonna go, "Damn, she's good,"
Yeah.
So, but
No, I love that. I really do. We're very lucky. We've been very lucky to just receive that kind of support, very consistently. It's like a lot of times we're playing for crowds who don't know who we are, but it never leaves like that. You know what I mean? And then we're very lucky where when we do get to return to areas, people show up again, and then it's very cool and it's very kind. So we love that. We love new areas. We love new people, new crowds, all that kind of stuff. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Looking for a big crowd there in Arnolds Park. They're very supportive of music in general, and especially like country music.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We're always interested on how people take in our countries. It's definitely got those narratives, right? That country music has always had, which I think is my favorite thing about my music. But sonically, I don't know. We can be a little loud sometimes. We can be a little rough. So I really hope people like it. Everyone's always very kind everywhere we come and play. But it's definitely like as much of alternative pop can meet country music is what we sound like. So it's kind of weird, but it's pretty cool.
I like the song "Boys Like You."
Thank you.
Your current single, but I'm going, boy, I tell you, you got a little mouth on you.
I do. I actually really do. Yeah.
I'm going.
We've been running into that the last couple of years. I'm like, dang, we want to put these out, but then we don't know if we need to make clean versions of them because I think we only have 2 explicit songs out right now, but even still. But I love Boys Like You. I think it's an absolute ball, and it's starting to be one that I really wait for in my set list. It's really, really fun.
In your songwriting and when the parents hear you, they encourage you on what you're doing, or they just kind of, oh boy.
I don't know. I really don't.
You
know.
never ask them? No,
I don't. I would love to know, especially with stuff like Boys Like You. You know what I mean? I don't know if my parents like that song or not. I don't know if my dad's bopping the Boys Like You or not, or if Trisha's jamming to it in the kitchen. I don't know, but I would really hope so. They love my music and they are very, very encouraging. But when it comes especially to songs like that, where I'm like still a grown woman, still like a little worried because I did say the F word. So I'm like, maybe my parents shouldn't listen to it. I don't know.
I know. When I first heard that, I'm going, did I just hear what I thought I heard? I had to go back and play it again. And I'm going,
I don't know why, because anyone who spends any amount, like you only have to spend 2 seconds with me to find out that this is not kosher. Like this is not, you can't even take this anywhere. You really can't. You shouldn't. But but I love that song, and so it's got some language in it, but I really love it. I don't know. I really don't know. I know that I got a video yesterday from my siblings. And my nieces and nephews were just jamming out to Boys Like You. So it is family approved. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, if you play it loud enough, you can't hear the swear words.
That's true.
That's what you got to look at. And you got another one. I mean, I've listened to quite a few of different of your stuff, Allie, and I like everything I've heard. Honest to goodness.
Really? Thank you.
I have. Like While We're Still Friends, another great one.
I love While We're Still Friends. That's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
I love what it grows into sonically as well, is where it doesn't stay in that like sweet spot, but it has it. I love that one. I love what Lee added to it. Halos and Horns is still my baby. I love Halos and Horns. I love Tattoos. I love it all. I really do. I love Feels Like. I still am really, really enjoying playing a lot of the stuff that we're putting out. And that's always a gamble. You know what I mean? People can really make you not love your stuff anymore, and that's always heartbreaking. But I'm loving all this stuff. I think it's great.
Getting good reception though with the While We're Still Friends and the boys.
Got a lot of good reception from While We're Still Friends. I didn't realize it at the time, but I don't. One of the biggest things we've gotten back feedback wise for While We're Still Friends is I knew that the world was not short of like divorce songs, which not to pigeonhole While We're Still Friends is that, because really any lifeline of a relationship that you really saw, lasting,
Right.
you get While We're Still Friends. But with that said, I knew that the world was not short of divorce songs, but I didn't realize how lacking we were of divorce songs that were kind, and like divorce songs that were just honest and kind and like, hey, it sucks that we lost this, but also like, I'm not mad at you and you're not mad at me. And like, this isn't a blame game. Like we loved each other and it didn't work. And so that's been a really, really cool thing to see with While We're Still Friends, is to have so many people reach out and be like, I love my ex-partner. We just couldn't make it work. Like, I love like, that is a good person. Like, I love that person. I wish them the best and like all that kind of thing. So that was a cool thing to receive from While We're Still Friends. And then same thing with Grass in the Grave. We put out a song called Grass in the Grave after While We're Still Friends. And it was kind of like where I'm at with it now, in the sense of it's like, it's a song that also the world is not short of like grief songs. But I do think that there was something special in Grass in the Grave to where it allows you to be really genuinely frustrated, like rightfully so, in your grief, but also still like not a blame game. It just wasn't getting better. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where Grass in the Grave sits on, is it's just like, man, like that just wasn't getting better. And we did everything that we could. And so I'm really, really proud of the kindness that's been behind a lot of these narratives in this season that I've been in the last couple of years of trying to write songs about like my personal life and also making them work for the listeners as well. So just really, really grateful for the feedback that we've got this year on new music. Well, it's just been fun. Everyone's just been enjoying it. It's just been a little fun summer song for everybody. So that's been good too.
Yeah. And when you can relate to people, that makes a big difference too. And the lyrics relate to somebody.
Yeah.
So, and it's got to be cool to be writing songs like with Lee Brice and Jared Neiman, and
it's an honor, man. It's so cool. Everyone's always, ever since I moved to this town, everyone's like, what's the secret? How do you make it? What do you do? What's the thing? And one is if I would know, but two, I'm like, man, if you're not the worst person in the room, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, I've been so privileged to move to Nashville. This will be my 10th year here, man. It's insane.
Wow.
But I've been so privileged, like the whole time I've been here, to just be surrounded by not only really kind people, but in my opinion, some of just the best at what they do, and it's like, you just get to sit back and you just get to watch them do stuff. I mean, writing with Jared and Lee, I actually haven't got to write with Jared yet, but Jared has been producing everything.
Yeah.
So, and then same thing with Lee. I wrote While We're Still Friends with Lee, prior to everything. And I've written with Sarah, Lee's wife, who also was on While We're Still Friends for years. Sarah's on a lot of my album, but all that to say, it's like just getting to like, one, hang out with kind people, like I said, but two, like you're always learning, you're always getting better. And then every now and then you just surprise somebody and someone thinks you're great. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a good seat to have in the room. The worst one, it is a good seat to have. It really is. And I've just been so blessed to work with these guys and to get to put music out with them. It's been wild.
Get done writing a song, you guys crack open a bottle of Jaeger. Lee?
We crack open a bottle of Jaeger and then we write a song.
Oh, okay.
Nothing waits. Substances do not wait in this business by any means.
Well, trust me.
They're usually a catalyst for most of the good stuff. So
usually down there in Nashville during times when artists, the CRS, the country radio seminar, and oh boy, and then I come down different times, and Lee and I have hung out down on the stage because he's buddies with another guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, I'm going to introduce you." And I said, "It's a Sunday night. Lee's not coming out."
Lee is Sunday night. Yes.
And this has been years ago, and this is before he got married to Sarah. So they were just engaged, and he was holding her purse and all that. I'm going, "Lee, what are you doing?"
He They're wonderful. That's an amazing family that's been very, very kind to me.
Yeah.
But it is fun. They're fun. They're also very fun to party with.
Oh yeah.
Nashville's pretty good at it. We've got that down pretty good. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We've got that figured out.
They give me a hard time. They said, Jay, you're like a regular or a local. Because if I'm not working, I'm not downtown really.
Right.
I stay out. If it's busy, I get out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But. Yeah. So what? How many? You're on tour. Are you still on tour with Lee, or you jumped to Jelly Roll?
We are right in between. We only had the Lee tour was all acoustic, which was still really, really cool. But the Lee tour was all acoustic, both him and myself. And I think he probably had maybe 18 cities or something. So he gave 6 to all of his openers. So so I had 6 shows with Lee at the beginning of the year, which were amazing. And we got to perform our song together. And then we right now are in our time of the summer where we're going and like we're headlining like county fairs and stuff. So right now it's Allie shows right now for us is what we've been doing. We just got home yesterday from probably about 9 days out on the road and playing like festivals and county fairs and stuff like that. And then we somehow managed to get on the Jelly tour for the last 20 cities this year.
That's awesome.
I think October 30th is our first show date. I think we leave on the 27th or something of October, and we don't come back until Thanksgiving. So I'm trying not to wish my year away, but I'm like, is it October yet?
Right.
What are we doing? But your girl's got a lot of work in the gym though before October. I was lucky to play a show with him in Canada about a month ago now, and we were the direct opener for Jelly for that show. And I learned how big those stages are. Your girl's got some cardio work to do before October comes around, but it was such a blast. It was really fun.
Well, it'd be fun when you and Jelly get together because you can share tattoo stories or compare.
You gotta have your face tat before the Jelly tour.
Right?
You know what I mean? They use my promo photo where I have a fake face tat on. I'm like, we gotta show up, you guys.
Yeah, he's gonna be scratching in your face.
I know. I need that millionth stream so I can go get my sweet face tatty.
Allie Collen joining us here this morning. It's been fantastic to talk to. Is there anything else that we need to pass along? Besides, I mean, we just need to get your music downloaded and get that 1 millionth view so you can get
music downloaded. Please, you guys. I get it if you're an Apple listener. I'll take what I can get. But if you'll go and stream Halos and Horns on Spotify, you can listen to it while you're sleeping. You just put it on before you go to bed. Go to sleep. You know what I mean? You play it all night, you guys. Easy peasy.
Exactly.
I hope you check it out. That's really about it. We're always trying to grow our socials. Come follow me on Instagram, you guys. I do like gore cosplay makeup all October, which will be weird this year on the road. So we'll see how we can do it. I got horses. I got good music. You'll love my Instagram. It's great. Come follow me. Other than that, thank you so much just for making some time for me, man. I don't need nothing.
Yeah. Well, if I follow you, you can follow me.
I'll follow you back.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, the last name is pretty easy to recognize.
I'll follow you back. All you other hoodlums, I don't know. I might follow you back. I might not. Who knows? Give me a follow. We'll find out. But I'll follow you back, Jay. Yeah.
Allie, I can't wait to see you coming up in October. And when you get into town, well, if you get into town, do you like to throw axes?
At who?
Well, no, at the wall, at Target.
Maybe. I could maybe be into that.
Well, I would have thought.
I've seen too many videos of the girls who throw it too low and it hits the corner of the wall and it comes back at them.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What if that's me?
No, it won't happen to you.
All right, we'll give it a try.
I'll make sure. I'm a good coach.
Deal. I'm in. Okay.
Let's do it. Allie Collen, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Everybody have a good day. Be safe. Be kind. It's not that hard. Be kind. Have a good day, guys.